was rude. Welcome, it's Liv. Today we're doing another book haul. In my defense, I didn't buy all of these books because it was Christmas and it was my birthday, and 2 of these books are from publishers, so you know, to an extent okay that this happened because I have an outrageous amount of books. I haven't just got books to show you, I have a couple of merch items. Comment down below what books you've bought this month so I can feel better about myself knowing that I'm not the only one falling down the deep end and becoming a book hoarder. I can't. Too many books are in my life. I'm buying too many things, stop me. Imagine if this was actually my hair, oh my god. I'm just gonna start showing you books before I start going on a massive ramble about how crazy I am. The first book that I have, it's the Tales from Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare and friends. This is a book all about Simon, and of course everyone loves Simon. Especially after Shadowhunters, the TV show. The Simon following has grown, so having a whole book, I'm okay with it, you know, just gonna read about him doing fun things. Can't tell you what he's doing because spoilers from City of Enemy Fire, but you know. There's 10 stories in this, I've heard so many good things, so I'm excited. I need to read this ASAP. The next 2 books are by the same author from different series, so we're gonna show them at the same time. First one is Endgame by CJ Doherty. The second one is The Secret City, which is a sequel to The Secret Fire, which is somewhere over there on my TBR because I don't read books. CJ Doherty is just one of the best authors in the world. Her writing is so kick-ass. I'm a disgrace and I haven't started this series yet, but I will enlighten you what it's about. It's about prophecies and magic and these 2 people racing against time, and this is co-written with a French author, Karina Rosenfeld. So I'm so excited to start this series, but this one is the Night School series, which is just, I love this series to death. It's a boarding school book, and we see Allie going to this boarding school because she's caused a lot of trouble and she's kind of a delinquent, and her parents send her to this boarding school that happens to have this secret society that get up to all sorts of weird stuff, and it's a total mystery and thriller. There's murder, there's action, and you know, some romance thrown in there. I can't wait to read this last book because this series had me on a complete roller coaster of emotions. So next I have The City's Sun by Tom Pollock, which was originally a recommendation to me from Jay Smythe, who, if you've seen my top books of 2016 video, is just one of my fave authors on the planet, and he recommended this to me at one of his signings one day. This is an urban fantasy set in London, and this graphic artist gets involved with this crown prince. So there's this kind of secret city underneath London, and this just sounds so up my street, especially since I've become really obsessed with urban fantasy recently. So I'm definitely gonna check this out soon. Next I have Freaks by Amanda Hocking. I'm so intrigued by this. It's got a very interesting setting of a carnival, and I've never read anything like it, but what excites me, this is kind of a thriller slash mystery, and it has the carnival employees going missing, so the main character starts to get involved with this and tries to find out what's happened after the employees turn up dead. The next book that I have is Gilded Cage by Vic James, and I know I already have this book and I did a review on it, but you know, this is the finished copy and it's glorious. My previous copy was the ARC copy, this is the ARC copy, but I got the final copy at the launch. I'm absolutely obsessed with this book. I rave about it in pretty much every video and every opportunity that I get. This book is a debut book, and it's about this world set in Britain where these people called the Equals have magic powers. So in this world, every normal person, so that's everyone that doesn't have the magic powers, has to complete 10 years of slave days. So it's kind of like giving up your life for 10 years by working for these equals, and this family decide to do their slave days because you get to decide when to do it, and just stuff is crazy. The characters in this book drive this story, and I love character-driven books. The plot twists are just incredible. If you want to see my full thoughts, I will link my review to it down below because I rave so much about this book. Next I have Ariadne's by Josh Martin, and this is the ARC copy, but this is gorgeous, okay? Whoever made this ARC Yes. So I had this sent to me from Books with Bite, and they sent these cool character cards along with it. So this book is about these two girls that when they turn 18, they have to compete in this dangerous trial. And of course, only one will survive in this trial, so they have to prepare for it. This sounds very intriguing. It's described as the Red Queen meets the Shadara Chronicles. So yes, I will be reading this. Also, can we just look inside? I mean, look. Oh my god, look at those chapters starting. I'm in love. The next thing I am so in love with, it's The Case of Fantastic Beasts. My best friend got me this for Christmas, and when I opened this, I just died inside. This is the most interactive thing I've ever seen. It has pop-ups from the film, it has beautiful images, there's posters in this. I am just so obsessed because if you didn't know, I'm utterly addicted to this film. I have a review of the movie up, so definitely check that out because I wear a Quidditch bathrobe in it and it's just very exciting. So I'll link that down below. There's a wand permit in this, so let me show you. You can register your wand, so you know, I'll be doing that. Next, I have The Sin Eater's Daughter by Melinda Salisbury. This book, whoa, had me all over the place. So this book follows this girl who is chosen to marry the prince. So she lives in the castle with the royal family, but she's locked away because her skin is made of poison, so anyone she touches drops dead. The royal family, however, are immune to this poison because they've been chosen by the gods per se. And the thing that makes this book unique is you get characters that are so strong and kick-ass from the very beginning. But in this book, Willa, who is the main character, is very much hidden within herself, and it takes a while for her to come out of her shell, which is so relatable to many people. So I loved reading about her progression throughout the book. The next book that I have is Wing Jones by Katie Weber. So this book, and also another one that I'm going to show you in a little bit, I bought at an event at Waterstones, of which I have a vlog off, where Melinda Salisbury, who's the author of the previous book, and Kat Doyle, and Katie, and Sarah Barnard did an event about female characters, and it was very Harry Potter themed because it was Harry Potter book day, so I was, you know, completely repping for Slytherin. So if you want to see that, it's down below, and I got to chat to a couple of the authors. But this book, I am just so excited to get into. It's set in 1995, so we're going back a bit. It has a lot of magical realism. I'm so there for that. And it follows Wing as she discovers herself. After something tragic happens in her life, she begins to discover her love for running and how good she is at it. Hence the trainer on the front cover. I'm just so very intrigued by this. It's very diverse. It has beautiful sprayed edges, so definitely next on my TBR. The next book that I bought is none other than Mafiosa by Catherine Doyle, which is the final book to the Blood for Blood series. Probably my favourite trilogy in all of life. Holy crap. This series is a mafia series, so it has a lot of mystery and murder and wonderful friendships, and I can't tell you enough good things about this series. I have a very gushy review where I completely just go full-on fangirl talking about this series, so I'll link that down below because I can't really talk about this third book without spoiling the first two, so definitely check out the review instead. But all I can tell you is this is the most feels-worthy book you will ever read in your life. I have Traitor to the Throne by Owen Hamilton, which is the sequel to the Rebel of the Sands book. And this series follows this girl who lives in this town that it's just really not good to be a girl. You're seen as a lesser person and she wants to escape. This just sounds so up my alley because it's fantasy, it's got myth and magic, and the setting of this book is so different to anything I've ever read about because it's sort of got a desert backdrop. So I know it's February, but I thought I'd show you my calendars anyway because, you know, they're fun. I have 2 calendars this year because I can't help myself. So this year I have a Game of Thrones calendar, which is a small one, so it goes somewhere near my desk most of the time, but it falls a lot, so it changes where it lives. So on February right now, so we have Jamie, I love Jamie. And my second calendar is the Vampire Diaries calendar. And in February, we have Stefan. Damon was last month, so you know, he was here for my birthday. The next thing requires a demonstration. I got this from my other best friend, you know. It's a nice, beautiful black mug, like my soul. Huh? Mischief managed, right? It's the Marauders map mug that changes colour at my will. I'm joking, hot water. And last but not least, I have some fandom jewellery, which you need in your life when you're sad and want to cosplay in your house. So first I have the Horcrux necklace from Harry Potter. So, you know, it's like the Slytherin locket. It was Draco's engagement gift to me and it's very beautiful. Why don't I just put this on right now? And second, I have the Isabel Lightwood necklace, so I can wear it in my Shadowhunters reviews for all the episodes because I want to channel my inner Izzy. And I would put this on, but I'd have to undo the lock and I really don't want to. Oh, this looks snazzy. Oh, this should be a thing. Izzy, have you tried wearing it like this? So those are all the books that I've gotten and some merch things. So don't forget to check out all the videos that I mentioned to go along with some of the books. And of course the vlog from the Waterstones event because it was so hilarious. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And of course subscribe to my channel for more crazy fandom nerd stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye! So we're at the end, right? Was this video 10 years long? Probably.